Straight on the point with Jesse T. from some undisclosed location somewhere in the world. Now, ladies and gentlemen, here's Jesse T.
Oh, my goodness gracious, boy. I tell you, I can't get nothing for nothing out of this crew today. They're just getting on me like nothing else. You know, I mean, I come in here, they break my glasses. They're all hitting me up for $20 for gas, and for food. Someone wants to take the bus. Oh, I mean, what's going on? Is this like a full-scale mutiny or something? Gee whiz. Man, oh, man. It's Roundup Wound Up, and I am so friggin' wound up right now.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Mr. Carter, Mr. Carter!
Where did that come from?
I'm Arnold Horshack.
Oh, God,
Yeah,
I love that show, by the way.
That was
a great
excellent.
one.
Vinny Barbarino.
That was a great classic.
Hey, what are you doing? What? What? Huh? Me?
No,
What?
Michelangelo is Tony Revolta, not John Travolta.
Tony Revolta.
They don't talk together.
Yeah, well, the way he, that's all, folks. Yes, that's right. Hey, I'm a pirate today. Arr, where's me hatches? No, well, I didn't want to say wenches.
Wenches.
Thank you. Where's me wenches and me rum? Batten down the hatches. That's right. I didn't put my tooth in today because I forgot it, because it was your fault.
The golden tooth?
He's just a pirate looking for some
I'm pirate looking for that.
for some booty.
Watch out!
Bullshit.
Watch out for them booty bandits.
What the heck's a booty bandit?
Anally speaking.
Oh, is that the kind of show we're going to have?
I heard you. I heard you was getting a special platinum tooth put in.
I am.
Is that true?
Yeah, I'm going to have a platinum tooth.
Let's see your pump.
Where my gas money?
Yeah, right.
You buy
See,
platinum
he
tooth.
just wants to hit me
Where's
for
my
gas
gas
money.
money?
He just
White
wants
gold,
gas
baby.
money.
He's gonna look like
Platinum
Flavor Flav.
Yeah, I'm a big boy with the big clock.
You look like Donnie
Oh,
Brasco
boy.
today. Today you look like Donnie Brasco.
Oh boy!
Hey, you know who these guys are right there? That's Mikhail Angelo. Hey, TLC, come in there, say hello. Come here.
Look,
Come
there
on,
he is.
TLC.
Tina.
TLC.
Tim Michael's in there.
TLC.
Where you at, girl?
Tracy.
With the
TLC. TLC.
Rowdy
Yeah, come on,
group.
come on, get in here. Get in here.
Tender,
Come on.
tender
Let
loving
the
care.
goddess.
You're
That
over
is the
there.
real Wonder Woman right there.
Tender loving
That
care.
is the
Get in
Wonder
the middle with
Woman.
these guys so they can all see.
That's the
Don't
Wonder
forget.
Woman
Hey,
right
hey,
there.
all right. Everybody,
Yeah.
How come you get a kiss?
Because I'm made out of sugar and I'll melt your mouth.
What?
Look how he gets salty.
Jesus.
Him and that man, when they always getting salty.
Will you
little
kiss
girls.
me at least?
Yeah.
I mean, I want a kiss
That's
from
my
somebody.
connection, love. Don't get sick though.
All right, so.
Oh, you're
How
sick.
are you, baby?
Look at that.
No, I'm not
Look at
sick.
the
I get
love.
kisses from everybody except
Look-
Jesse.
Look, Lee, look at the love
Jesse
that's
gets
being
some sugar.
spread.
He
I'm not
ain't
getting
getting no
any.
love.
Lee, get in here.
Jesse
Get in.
can't get no
Oh,
love.
here comes the
I mean,
love.
look at that.
Oh,
Oh,
This is Thanksgiving.
That's
here.
right.
It's
Exactly.
love.
Exactly.
Love.
It's about
brown
giving a hug
sugar.
and a kiss.
Da-na-da-na,
Giving a hug.
da-na-da.
And my gas money.
Brown sugar. Hey, leave my boyfriend alone.
This is rated PG,
I feel like
folks.
first grade again.
Sexual harassment. I'm getting charges
I
on you.
didn't
It's
do
your
it. I
fault.
didn't do it. Well, this is going to be a fun show. I wish I could stay.
You
Happy
can't.
Thanksgiving to everyone.
Yes.
Happy Thanksgiving
Peace
to you,
and
darling.
harmony,
Stay out
love
of
and
trouble.
abundance. Thank you.
Yeah.
How are you?
Get your good. How are you?
Be safe. There's so many idiots and drunks on the road.
Yeah, but she's learning how to box, man.
Nice.
Yeah,
Well, I
nice.
can't box my way out of a car accident, but I could try.
and I
right.
nicknamed my turkey
at-
Napoleon because I always get the bony part.
Flat out.
Oh!
I
The
No,
first
that-
comment
that's-
of the day.
That's clearly sexual
Boom.
harassment.
Yes, right.
That's a sexual
Yeah.
comment
At
there.
least you get the
By our
bony part.
friend.
See you later, TLC.
Bye.
She's on every Wednesday before us from 4 to 5, and she's kicking butt and asking questions later. Tracy Lynn Cohen and the TLC show.
Indeed,
Love it.
house. Yes, sir.
Okay,
What's
so
going on, man? What's
we got
cracking?
Michelangelo way down there at the right end. Yeah, that's right.
What's
Looking
up,
good.
folks?
The man
up?
with the master tan.
And the man with the master tan.
That's right. I don't know how you do it,
Dude,
man.
it's been great weather, man, the past couple days, man. 80 degrees, 85 degrees. Come on, man.
Oh, I see you
got
on
the
your
top
Facebook.
down.
Dude, all I
Yeah, I
see
got
you
the
on
shade,
your
brother.
Facebook page.
I got the
You got
face
your
smooth.
shirt off on your Facebook page all the time.
Yeah,
At your
you know.
apartment, at the beach. You know, man,
the
what is it with you
yacht,
taking your
at
shirt
the
off?
beach, in the
You know,
car.
I mean, God, the guy
I'm naked
takes-
everywhere.
You're as naked as a bird, baby.
Hey,
Jaybird.
gotta
That's
keep the
right.
tan up, man. Gotta keep the tan up.
Got the guy with the big horsepower. The man with the big V8 horsepower. David Shark Fraley.
That's right. I'm looking into a V12 LS now that they have at SEMA in Vegas. It's a 67 Camaro with a twin matched custom block V12 Chevrolet engine. And it's just sick. I just saw it this morning. But happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Hope you're well. Watch out. Today's the most traveled day in history as far as traffic goes and airport jams and you name it what. But we're here. We're wishing you the best. Thanks for joining us and appreciate everything that you do for this country.
Hey, and hey, man, you know, I just want to know, because we have to speak in special secret talk right now, secret spy talk, because we can't really talk about it.
Really?
But we have to speak like cavemen, Cro-Magnon talk.
No, we don't. Not till January.
January?
January.
January, we can speak like cavemen?
Yeah. Let's worry about it later.
Okay, we're going to tell you about that. The inner circle here is going to find out. We can't tell you guys so. But January, yeah, caveman talk.
How
right
about
here.
the next rung on the ladder?
The next rung on the ladder. And he certainly is the finest rung on the ladder. And he's the man with the master plan. Dan, the man, the road dog king.
This is the horn dog flying high in the LA sky. Loose as Mother Goose and up to date like a cherry phosphate. And not only that, I think I should be like my sister Kate. How's that for fate, mate?
That the man came with some flow today.
Boy, that's a white boy rap if I've ever heard
came
it.
with
I
some
like
flows
that.
today.
Woo! Yeah,
Oh,
I
boy.
like it. And we have to say hello to our wonderful audience to the left here of me, and she's off camera. Maybe we can coax her to just put her pretty face on camera for a second, right? What do you think? Come on
My
down!
angelic
Come
sister
on!
of another
Come on!
mister.
Come on!
Bridget
down.
Guillory.
Bridget Guillory, come on! Come say hi! Say wave! Say wave! Thanksgiving.
Put your head in here.
Put your head right in the middle, right in there.
Right here.
There she is. There she is.
Representing the
Bridget.
Yankees. She's representing the Yankees.
Yeah,
See that?
yeah.
See that? She's representing New York.
All right.
New York, baby.
Great,
Right on.
great actress, looking great, getting ready to eat some turkey. What's everybody doing this Thanksgiving? Michael, Angelo, where you going? What are you doing?
You know what? I just want to lay in bed, eat some turkey, and fart.
Are you the farter at the party?
Not in that exact same
After
order.
you eat turkey, are you letting the big ones go? Is that you're the
Hey,
guy,
man,
right?
I want to eat some stuffing, some turkey, some gravy, some potatoes, man, and just let it all out, man.
Flatulence in the house.
Just lay in bed, man. Chill,
Yeah.
relax.
All right, there you go. Gonna have a little
Chillax.
brandy and eggnog.
Nah, we got coquito.
Ah, okay, that's good stuff.
We make our famous, eggnog type
Yep,
of drink
yeah.
now and during the holidays, and coquito.
It's called egg knockout. That's what it's called.
Coquito. Coquito.
What do you add to the eggnog?
But it's not an eggnog. It's our form of an eggnog.
okay.
But it's it's called coquito. We're gonna make some. I'll have some in. I'll bring some in,
Okay,
and we'll
sounds-
get a taste of it, man. This is fantastic. It's all
Homemade.
It's a homemade recipe that's been
Family coming down, or are you going to family?
generations. No, I'm staying in town.
Chilling
Man. I'm
out,
staying
all right.
put. Everybody else is in back east. So
Okay, sounds good. Hey,
can't afford to go home.
the Shark, what are you doing, man?
Probably for the 23rd year in a row, I'm going down to Union Rescue Mission in Skid Row, feed the homeless, and then work my way over to the VA off the Wilshire and 405 and do it all again. I can't give back enough for the people that gave it to us and all those that missed the mark by whatever. And, hey, I'm so blessed to be above ground and healthy and,
That's right. Amen.
Nice.
11 fingers and 9
Amen.
toes like everybody else.
All right, sounds good. Dan the Man, what you going to be up to,
Thanksgiving.
Dan the Man? You going to be at the 2468 special at Denny's?
No, I'm going to have some white lightning and celebrate good times. Come on!
Dun, 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 dun. That's
Here we
right.
go.
Well, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to act like a moonshiner who had too much crack and show my tooth. Yay! That's right.
Let me see that, Mr. Griff.
I think you should keep it, man. And
I think I should
add
keep
some
it.
character to it.
Welcome aboard, matey.
Yeah, add some character to you, bro.
Long John
Yeah, don't fix
Silver.
that tooth. I think you should leave it the way it is.
Yeah.
Leave it the way it is.
I
think
can
you sport
spit
that look.
really good.
There you go. Sport that look for a minute.
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
Own it. Own
More
it.
grog and more wenches.
Own it. Don't worry about it. Keep
Saying
trucking.
hi to Fernando Stuntmiger. I don't know. That's how his name is. Charles Young has us on, and James Hart Stern, Reverend Hart Stern has us on. Reverend, happy Thanksgiving, everybody. From Stacy Lynn. Also, Stacy Lynn says she's all the way out in West Virginia. West Virginia's watching us tonight.
All right.
Zeke
Nice.
from Cabin Creek.
Oh,
Jerry West.
3 hours ahead.
that's right. Really, 3 hours it cost?
No, it's 3 hours of head.
Oh, the
Ahead.
head.
I'm sorry. Ahead.
You're talking about
Ahead. Head.
You guys are on the East Coast. We're on the West. It's barely sunset right now, but daylight saving. Ooh.
Yeah.
Dark's at 5.
Yeah, it is. Absolutely. Hey, the great director Thomas J. Churchill is on. Thomas J. Churchill, a brand new movie coming out called Nation's Fire.
It looks
starring
really
Bruce
good.
Dern.
It looks
Really good.
It looks good.
Yeah.
The trailers, always a disappointment with fucking trailers. You see a trailer, it's like, oh my god, that thing looks great. When you go to the movie, that was the movie. The trailer.
The trailer's always.
Everything that was in the trailer was the greatest thing about the movie. It's like, what happened?
Well, let me tell you, this guy's a great director.
Yeah, but it looks good though. I'm very interested to see that for
I
sure.
love Bruce Dern.
Yeah.
Remember Silent Running?
What
Huey,
I'm just
Dewey,
saying,
and Louie?
I'm very interested in how are they going to portray that history at that time period and that kind of thing. I love films that are made.
From what I understand, they did a
made
lot
from
of
history
improv
like that.
on the set and just shot it straight off from no script. They just improv'd it.
Yeah.
So it was real cool as long as they had the in and the out and they knew
Yeah.
where they were going with it.
That's
So,
some of the best performance when the director does not yell cut and you are in the character in the moment. Magic happens.
absolutely, man. Absolutely. You've been working a lot.
Yeah, man. Amen, brother.
All
You
right.
too? You just played a cop or
Yeah, I did.
Yeah,
Yeah,
what
I
was
worked
that
out-
all about?
I got a buddy of mine that owns cop, cars, and
Right.
he's got that kind of business, and he connected with some guys that are doing some music videos for some
Right.
big time rappers and stuff like that. And he threw my name in the hat, and they called me up right away and said, "Hey, man, yeah, for sure, we want you." And then when I got on set, they were like, "Hey, man, we'll pay you this extra money. We want you to do a fighting scene." Boom! So they added stunts, and as you can see, I got battle wounds.
You got
bro.
the stunt wounds.
Man, I can barely walk though, man. My whole body's like, oh, I'm lifting this guy up. Oh my God, it was. But I had a good time. Yeah, I had a great time.
Nice.
I had a great time. And
What was the name of that group?
It looks like it was shot up in Valencia, Santa Clarita.
Yeah, it was exactly.
On
It was
the ranch up there?
Yeah, up
Yeah.
there in the exactly.
What was the name of the rap group?
Well, I don't know who the rappers are. I was just I didn't meet the rappers. They just these particular group of guys
Right.
that do these productions. They do music videos for all these big time rappers.
Yeah, I used to have
blah,
3
blah.
or 4 Crown Vics that I would rent out to motion picture companies. But you got to get the Explorers now because the Crown Vics are gone. So you got to get the Explorers and the Chargers. But that's cool, man.
Yeah.
So I've seen you in a couple other things like that before, where you played a cop and security officer. And
all the
stuff
time.
Like that.
It's either cop or a bad guy or FBI agent or something of that sort.
How's the redemption process coming along?
Well, we still got that GoFundMe page, and I'm still waiting for donations.
Ah.
I ain't gonna throw no names out there.
Yes.
It's been a slow process. I'm trying to hook up with some people that are really experts at social media and trying to get some marketing people on board with my with redemption and
Little Facebook ads always work.
all kinds of different things, man. I'm exploring all kinds of different avenues. Like you said, like I said before, being an independent producer in this town it's no easy task,
No, it
but
isn't.
I'm vigilant and I'm persistent and I'm moving forward, man. Little piece at a time. So it's coming together, man. Yeah.
Danny, man, what you up to, man?
Just chasing skirts. What else is there?
Did you see the picture of the one he's chasing?
Oh, I know.
Oh man, she's a cutie pie.
I mean, come on.
I think she might be way out of his league though. on this
Wow,
one.
she's actually taller.
It's just beginner's luck.
For her.
Oh, you're a bad man.
I'm
you're
jelly.
a bad
I'm
man.
jelly, Dan.
Forget movies.
I'm jelly, Dan. If you could pull that, Dan, man, I'd kiss your feet, brother.
I'm trying.
I'd kiss your feet.
And
Right
you
here in the
ain't
studio.
lying, baby.
I had to kiss Dan's feet on that one.
All right, it's good, man. So you guys are all keeping busy for Thanksgiving. Good things are happening, and we do wish you the best of everything this Thanksgiving. Of course, it's a big travel day, and we were certainly experiencing that on the freeway coming in here, Dan the Man and I. David Cassidy died today, the heartthrob of the baby boom generation, teenage girls.
Yeah.
67 years old only. Can you imagine?
Yes,
Liver
sir.
disease, from what I understand.
Was he a drinker?
No.
Yeah, he partied hard.
Did he party hard?
He did?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a party, right?
Yeah, he was. Yeah,
And
but
3
yeah.
days ago, your buddy Charles Manson.
Yeah, Charlie Manson. Well,
Oh, Charlie,
good
what
riddance
happened to
to
him?
him.
Was it drugs or was it?
No, old age, 83.
Get out of here.
Welcome to hell.
Really?
Yeah, old age got him.
He wasn't a party. He was a party, but then he stopped.
No,
right?
he wasn't into drugs. He was just into the people up at the ranch up above Chatsworth there, conning 14-year-old
Canyon.
girls, Box Canyon,
wow.
conning them into doing his
Dirty
evil,
work,
disastrous
dirt
things.
cheap.
Oh God.
Yeah,
Here we go.
yeah, terrible. But this Thanksgiving, it's good to be. It's good to
Listen,
be with
I'm just
family and
thankful to
friends.
be above ground, brother.
Oh, you
It's
got to
real
be.
simple.
Every day.
Okay, let's
I'm
talk
glad
about
to be
that
above
real
ground.
quick.
Real simple.
What's good about America, man? We always hear every day what's bad, what's awful, the hate and the animosity and all the terrible, rotten things that are in the news, and we just get bombarded with that. Well, let's talk about what's good about America. Michael, what's good about America?
America, the country, America, the people.
However you want to state it. What's good about America
The
for you?
government. I mean, what are we talking about?
What's good about America for you? What do you think is great
You know
about
what?
America?
What I think is great about America is that there's so many diversities from around the world, the globe. It's in the United States. You know, pockets here, pockets there, but I think that's the greatest thing about America. That you can be an American, you can be almost in any town in America, and you're gonna see ethnicity. You know, you're gonna see people from all walks of life. I think that's what America is. It's
Are you
exactly
proud to
that.
be called an American?
Absolutely, a Latin American, yeah. I'm Puerto Rican American, yes,
Mm-hmm.
absolutely. But American, that's America. Has nothing to do with any other, government functions and Republican, Democrat.
No,
and
we're
all
just
that.
what has
Yeah,
America done
yeah.
for you
That-
that's
that-
been good?
Hey, I was born on this soil, so that's enough. That's enough for me.
Mm-hmm.
I was born on this soil, so.
How about you, David? Where do we start? What's great about America?
You know what's crazy is every day of the week, every month of the year, time after time after time, you will pick up a newspaper or tune into some radio show or read something on Facebook or YouTube about how nobody is really lining up and giving up everything they've got to get in a little raft or smuggle across the border going to Mexico or Canada or Cuba or Iran or Afghanistan or Africa or nowhere else. Everybody wants to come here, but nobody really wants to leave here. They want to change it to the place that they just left and make it almost like the hellhole that they're trying to escape rather than leaving America, whatever, as it is, because apparently whatever government, and no government is good, government is partially corrupt and influenced and bought off and swayed and coerced or whatever. But I think we have the greatest country on the planet. Not necessarily the most beautiful at times, but you can go from snow skiing at Big Bear or Summit in the morning to surfing in Malibu in the afternoon. And yeah, there's traffic, and we have more people in Los Angeles County than we have in the entire country of Australia. But at the same time, as far as you're concerned, yeah, we love the diversity. We're all from somewhere else. Even if we were born here, we weren't born here until our ancestors came from another country, and we took it away from the Native Americans or the Eskimos or someone who may have taken it from someone else too. But at the same time, this is the greatest country, I believe, on the planet. I come from a militaristic family where my great-grandfather, my father, my uncles, aunts, nephews, everyone served at least 4 years and sacrificed whatever they had to make it what it is, to where you have the freedom to take a knee at halftime or disrespect the Bible or spit on the flag or burn this or do that because we gave you that right. So, yeah, I love America. I've been to 20-something other countries. It's amazing what's going on in these other countries that have, allowed all kinds of other people into their place, and they're turning it into a shithole. So not that America is perfect. By no means, it's not. And we have our flaws. But I don't see anyone rushing to leave this country to go somewhere else. Everyone's trying to come here.
Yeah, nobody's trying to go to Russia. Yeah, right. No one's trying to go to
Siberia,
Iran,
Turkey,
Iran,
Lebanon.
no
Morocco.
one's rushing
Where
into
do you wanna go?
Afghanistan.
We just happen to be,
We are blessed.
strategically located
Easy for you.
in the best part of the
You've
world.
been drinking too much Chiquito or whatever, you know.
You got tequila?
Some of that medication.
Can you say that
That
again?
medication's kicking in,
Wait,
man.
wait. Can you say that word again? It's called
Strategic. There's a lot of tongue twisting today.
Yeah, there is.
Just another tequila sunrise.
Dan the man, what's good about America, pal?
Freedom of choice. Free choice.
That's very good. Easily said, simple, and direct. Absolutely. What's good about America, I think, is a lot of things. And I think one of the most important things that America offers the rest of the world is a place to become whatever it is that you want to become, or not become whatever it is that you don't want to become. America allows the opportunity for people to have a change. America allows the opportunity for growth. America allows the opportunity to pray who you want to pray to. America allows the opportunity to become something that you wish and dream of. America gives you a place that you don't have somebody knocking down your door at 4 o'clock in the morning because your sister was in a riot in downtown Los Angeles and stepped on the flag. America doesn't arrest you that way. America has allowed opportunities for lots of people, whether they're forced here or not forced here. It's time to get rid of the chips on the shoulders that everybody has. And it's time to look at how great this country is, the sea to the shining sea. If you ever travel across America, if you haven't, get in a car and drive it. Drive it from one ocean to the other, from one border to the other. And see what this country has to offer. America the Beautiful, what a great song that was sung years ago. And Ray Charles, Louis Armstrong, they sung about great songs about how beautiful this country was. And it is a beautiful country. If you've ever been anywhere else, we have education, we have electricity. You look at North Korea right now, 3/4 of the nation is dark. Go on Google search right now and look at it. They're eating lice.
They're infected.
They're eating lice.
They're
Lice.
malnourished.
Okay, you look at America and look at the ability to have health care. We argue about health care, but we're healthy. For the most part, Americans live a nice, long life. And we don't have malaria, and we don't have smallpox, and we've gotten rid of a lot of diseases to our ingenuity. The great melting pot has created the ability for people to exchange ideas from different parts of the world and different cultures, which creates great scientific experimentation and advances.
And discoveries.
Mm-hmm. I mean, we've gone to the moon. We've gone to the Mars with our planetary explorations. And we feed the world. The breadbasket of America feeds the world today. It still does. A lot of things wrong with GMOs and things like that, but we're the watchdogs of our own country. The people are the watchdogs of our own country. That's why the Second Amendment is so important, and the right to have free speech is so important, and the right to serve a God that you want to be is so important. And the 27 Amendments are so important because it allows people to have rights and benefits that they don't have anywhere else. Not even in England, France, Germany, Bavaria, Austria, Norway, Sweden, Finland, China, Afghanistan. They don't have that there. I've been to 43 nations. And when you walk on another man's land, you know you're not in America anymore. And if you aren't and you start shoplifting, and you end up in jail. Okay? And that's wrong. You don't do that. And the values that this country has bestowed upon the world has changed the world forever. America has a lot to be thankful for. We have a lot to be appreciative of, even in our difficult times today. That's what's great about America.
Amen. Preach it, brother. Well said,
Turn
brother.
around and
Well
tell it
said.
like it is, brother.
Well
Mr.
said.
Michaels.
Well said.
What's great about America?
What's great about America?
That seemed kind of rehearsed to me. How long you was in front of the mirror rehearsing that whole?
Get on there.
That whole,
What's great about America?
That whole speech.
Everything you just said is bullshit.
Where'd you get that transcript from?
Buddy,
You
that's
memorized that
free
using
speech
the
from
mirror
my
the whole
heart.
night? Yeah?
Yeah.
You're allowed to agree or
I
disagree.
flow, baby.
I know, because your eyes look kind of teary. You look like you was about to bust. You should have busted.
I can
You should have
bust
shed
it.
a tear, though.
I can bust it.
Yeah.
Anytime I need to bust it. Right? Yeah, I can bust it to you.
All right, my man. No, that was nice, man. That was nice. I give you props on that. I'm just busting your balls Because you look like Donnie Brasco, so I got to bust
You gotta
the fucking
bust my
balls.
balls. What's wrong with you? Huh?
It is happy fucking Thanksgiving. Hey, where's my fucking turkey? You motherfuckers.
Pass me another Bacardi, so I'm dry.
Hey, since you going down to the mission, can you bring me back a plate?
All right. That's some good food down there, man.
Yeah, they do, actually.
Hundreds and hundreds of turkeys and all. People just come and donate. But let me just tell you that the saddest thing is the people that are in that line getting the food used to be CEOs and execs and top of the industry at the high rises in Century City. And they just kept working more to make more money, to stay up longer, to buy more drugs, to work more, to stay up longer, to buy more coke, to stay up longer, to work, make more money.
We get the point.
It's like, you know,
We get the point,
Eminem, Tupac, 50 Cent, and all these people. The way they rap and they spoke is the reason why Jesse Torrero made your mama's water broke.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
What the
Wow.
hell you say,
I
Bubba?
don't know what he
Hello.
said,
Where did I hear it come from, man?
but I sure.
Where'd that come from?
Anytime my name is put on water breaking, I'm a happy guy.
Copy that. Take him out in the parking
Thank you
lot.
very much. Thank you. Thank
What
you.
the hell you say, Bubba?
Call reinforcements.
Ain't
for that
no
one.
suck egg way.
What?
I love rap music. A lot of it's crap, but man, there's some deep lyrics intertwined, and I've been listening to all kinds of stuff in there. It's amazing. And I want to start doing my own too. But at the same time, I think music is the commonality when it makes you feel a certain way, and Bridget and you are different, and him and I something else. We all beat to the sound of our own drum. So get out there and affect the world in a positive manner with your music, your acting, your spirituality, your films, your anything you got to make a difference.
One of the wonderful things about this country in terms of that is that it created a middle class after World War II. The veterans coming back with the GI Bill and a free education and the ability to manufacture and rebuild the rest of the world that we destroyed, it created a middle class that the planet has never seen before, and probably will never see its likes again in that form, in that fashion. The middle class of America changing the world for a better place.
Since the teens, from World War I,
from
or
World War
before
II.
that?
World War II.
Okay,
Because we became
40s.
an industrialized nation, really in full 100% fashion after World War II. Before that, we were more of an agrarian nation, and so that created the middle class, of which we all were a part of at some point in our lives. Maybe we didn't start out that way. Our families didn't start out that way, but our families strove to become part of the middle class of America. That ideology and that dream that makes somebody come across the oceans and the Gulf and the Atlantic, that dream that makes somebody live in a storage box coming from China, that dream of somebody coming across the border, that dream, that idea. And I'm afraid to say that idea and that dream is dwindled to almost nothing today for people living in this country. Certainly people from someplace else coming here still have that dream. Why is it that people coming from someplace else still have that ideology that America, I got to get to America, but people living here don't appreciate it that way? What happened, guys?
Repression.
Expand.
The mental bondage on your brain, once you have it and you get into this like carpool lane of life where you're not really passing anyone, you're not in a big hurry, it's okay, whatever, this and that, versus the people that are right on your ass, toot the horn, zoom around you and hit on the brakes. It's like, are you that much further, 40 feet in front of me, than you were behind me, and all that aggravation? Because they have that desire, because a lot of the countries that they're leaving don't allow them the freedoms that America offers.
But why don't us that have lived here for our lifetimes, and maybe several generations before us, maybe 3 or 4 generations before us, why don't we appreciate that in our timeline on this planet right now, living in this country? Why do we fight and resist and want to change that concept and that idea? What is behind that?
Because they haven't been outside of their environment.
That's an interesting point. So basically what you're saying, they haven't left the country and visited anywhere else?
Exactly.
So they don't know what's out there?
Man, I mean, people today been 30, 40 years in the same freaking neighborhood. It's like, really? You ain't left your neighborhood in 40 fucking years? You got nowhere? See nothing?
Yeah.
So that plays a very big part. I mean, every European I've ever met from over here
Right.
that's come here,
Right.
I mean, the Europeans, they travel, man.
Man, they travel.
These people, they
all
see
the
it
time.
the world.
Yes, they
I
do.
mean,
They learn
and
another language or two.
everything.
Yeah,
I
they
mean,
all
it's
speak
amazing.
several
I give them so much, and that's why they're so cultured. See, that's why people say, "Wow, the Europeans are so cultured," is because they've explored, they've gone out in the world, they've seen how bad and how sorry, how parts of the world, how real parts of the world are, and and then they look back and say, "Wow, how fortunate am I? I don't have to stay here." They see it, they it changes their lives, and then. But good thing for them, they don't have to stay there. They
what
leave.
is it going to
but,
take?
It takes a lot of that worldly experience to appreciate and we don't have that.
So what do we do? Do we ship every high school graduate to
I think
visit
that
at least
I
one
always
country
thought that,
around the world that they're not from?
Yes, I always thought that should have been a mandatory type of curriculum in high school.
Just one
starting
country
in high
would
school.
change the difference.
Exactly, and I believe they're starting to do that in the last 10 years, maybe.
Well, it's not
or maybe the
mandatory,
private schools.
Private schools.
Private schools. They have these trips and take these kids out into different countries. But yeah, I think that's basically that's my opinion.
Dan, you've been around. You've been around a while, so I mean, you've seen the country change in your lifetime from when you were a kid to now. I mean, why do Americans not appreciate it like other foreigners who immigrate to our country appreciate it?
Because they've had it soft all this time, and I disagree. I think that I'm not much of a traveler, so I think you can get the same effect because a rock is a rock. You could see the same thing at Griffith Park.
Well, yeah, that's true. Get out and get around, but the idea of the appreciation of what we have here, I think we get dulled as we live here, as you guys have been saying, that because we have so much, we don't know what it's like not to have it.
And it's just like that Arab sheik that had 9 wives. 8 of them had it pretty soft.
That's right. Absolutely. Unless he was...
My bad.
Unless he was very... had help on the manufacturing side. That's for sure. But there's something to that.
On a similar parallel, not to change the subject, I grew up in the South. I was born in Florida, raised in New York, then we moved to Alabama, and then I came out here when I was 27 or 8. A lot of the people that I grew up with, like you said, they never left the county that they were born and raised in, and their idea of a vacation is 35, 50 miles away at Gulf Shores or, the casino in Biloxi, and woohoo, they haven't been west of the Mississippi River or something like that, and all they know is about what they see on YouTube in a National Geographic or whatever like that, and they don't have different cultures. It's like they're with a bridle and blinders on, and they're in that comfort zone. And as long as they keep walking around the thing, it's like the mouse and the hamster or whatever, and that wheel keeps running and running and running. He doesn't know he's on the same wheel, but he's not going anywhere.
Yeah, it is regularity. And the lack of desire to learn and the lack of desire to want to explore and the curiosity of moving around a little bit and exploring. Maybe you can't afford another country, but you can certainly afford another state. Get in your car and drive and see what somebody else looks like.
You got me going in circles,
round and round.
You're going to make me take a road trip.
I'm hung up over
I feel like
you.
taking a road trip now.
Over
I
you.
love you, baby.
No, speaking, actually,
We got the
Over you.
Spinners with Lee Michaels. We got Bobby Speed Live. We got the Commodores
Are you
live.
guys going to break out into
Oh,
dance
wait a minute.
as well?
I must be having an acid
Are you
flashback.
going to break out and dance as well?
Something.
Let's dance.
Oh, God.
Let's not say we do.
Are we almost done yet? I got other places to be, man.
Candy's
I got sane
dandy.
people to talk to.
Candy's dandy, but sex won't rot your teeth.
Phone number for here, Jesse.
424-227-9461.
I was going to say, it was a
424-227-9461.
funny thing that you brought that up, man, because I got a friend of mine That's
You actually have some
a
friends?
great, yeah. I have a great friend of mine
I
that I've
didn't know
known
that.
for like, I don't know,
Thanks.
30 years or something like that, and he's this big Samoan guy. He's
Oh.
huge.
Yeah, they're
And he's
huge.
got 2 sons that play for the NFL. He's got one that plays for the Cardinals, and the other one plays for Baltimore.
They're just
They're
born
both-
that way.
Dude, this guy,
It's just
but
massive.
he's such an incredible Christian man.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't drink, doesn't smoke, doesn't curse, never played, around on his wife. They're still married, happily married. They moved up to Utah, and he's a contractor. He has a beautiful, a business up there and a beautiful house and beautiful family. And he's been wanting me to go up there. So, you just kind of inspired me. I was like, I've been wanting to take a nice little road trip, and I think Utah would probably be a destination I want to go check
It is
out.
soon for
Yeah,
us.
Utah's a cool place, man.
Yeah, I want to go check out
When I was
Utah.
in the Naval Reserve, we had a similar guy. He was Samoan, mixed with black, mixed with this, mixed with that. He was huge. Everybody kept picking on him, and we became good friends because they were picking on me, too, for being a little runt. And when we came time to run the 100-yard dash, they lined him up against with me going, oh, this ain't going to be fair. Sure enough, I smoke him out of the hole for like 93 yards. And in the last 7 yards, he goes zipping by me. It took him all that time to get his speed. But, geez, does it take power to move that weight? And it took him another 200 yards to stop. But, geez, he beat me by like, half a second or something. I'm like, are you serious?
Yeah,
Don't take
Samoan
it for granted. One of my
people
favorite
are
movies,
huge, man. Hawaiians are that way, too.
Once Were Warriors. If you haven't seen it, check it out. Once Were Warriors.
You know what we ought to do? We ought to all 4 of us learn the hookah, like they do at rugby games.
Mm-hmm.
We ought to do
I
that.
played
man.
rugby. What's a hookah? I thought it's a pipe you smoke. shit
No,
out.
no, that the hookah dance.
So what's up, man? Give me some good news, man. We got any good news? You got any good news to share?
Caller, you're on the air.
Hello, what can we do for you?
Mike,
yes,
I'd like so much good.
I'm sorry, is this
no, no.
immigration?
No, I-
Bella does not
Michael.
live here anymore.
We ought to start prank phone calling people.
Yeah, Tim. Call
That
in-
would be kinda
call
fun.
in under another voice. Go like,
Yes.
hello, can I help you?
Oh, yes.
Welcome to Taco Bell. Can I take your order?
Do you guys just like to screw with those guys at Taco Bell and Jack in the Box when
They
you're
always
there?
get it wrong.
Yeah, I
McDonald's.
like to have
So pissed at McDonald's. You think after fucking billing customers, they get a fucking order right? These
That's
sons of
over a
bitches.
billion.
Every time I go in there for a sausage, egg with cheese biscuit, I never get the fucking cheese.
It's crazy, isn't it?
I've been there 100 times, man. I'm telling you, man. If I don't check the den, they won't give me my fucking cheese.
I'm telling you, man.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
I think it's a conspiracy.
Google it.
damn.
How many billion customers have McDonald's served? Because
I don't
That's
know.
almost like 90 pounds of meat.
Oh my
Yeah.
goodness.
Yeah, a little sliver. Yeah, the cheese is bigger
The
than
value
meat.
menu.
Yeah, the cheese. The
Go to
slice of
Chris
cheese is
store,
thicker
there's
than the
something
meat.
that had
Huh?
like a 5-cent burger. It was a thin square patty before Wendy's.
$10.
No, it was a nickel down in Florida. But the meat was about as thick as a penny.
I'm hungry.
You want to know the best?
You know what I'm thinking
You
about?
want to know the best hamburgers? The best
White
hamburgers?
Castle.
You got it.
White Castle.
That's it.
Chicago,
White
baby.
Castle, homie.
Chicago.
White Castle.
Oh, Lee is,
Oh, yes.
all he does is
Yes.
the opposite of
All
everything.
day.
Fingernails.
White
White
Castle,
Castle,
man. They're
man.
the best.
White Castle all
Come
the way.
on,
homie.
man.
You can eat
Oh,
like 30 of
And you
them.
know what? They
You
got
can-
the
you can eat
frozen.
like
They
a
got
ton
the
of them,
frozen
man.
White Castle. You know they got
But
the
they're
frozen.
but they're not as
Yeah, I
good.
know they don't
When
taste
they
as good,
slap
but-
them up off that cooker, man,
Yeah, I
and
know.
you got these little square
Yo,
2 bites
man.
it's
Oh,
gone,
man.
and 2
Eat
more.
like
They're
30 of them.
delicious,
the
man.
best,
Oh
man.
my god.
Like holes punched in. 5 holes punched in the meat. You ever notice that?
What's the best
I mean, you
hamburger
get
in
less
town?
meat.
I think
The best hamburger in town.
for me, I think it's In-N-Out. I think In-N-Out has the burger
One,
down pack.
2, 1,
For
2, 3.
franchise.
In and out. In and
Yeah,
out.
they're pretty good.
That's what a
I don't like their
hamburger
fries, though.
is all about.
I don't like their fries.
Get them animal style.
I don't like McDonald's fries.
Animal style.
I don't like animal style.
I got
yeah,
to
of
shout
course.
out to my buddy Eric all
protein
who's
style.
co-owner with this restaurant
Yeah.
called the Tipsy Cow. And if you ever get a chance to get a craving for your burger on, besides one of these fast food restaurants,
Right.
the Tipsy Cow.
Where's it at?
There's 2 of them on Ventura, one in Sherman Oaks and one in like Woodland Hills.
So I'll expect a check for $50, okay?
I
Thank
tell you what, when I get my residual in after this commercial airs in January, I'm taking us all to the Tipsy Cow.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Best burger. Best burger,
I
damn
hope
it.
that ain't one of Jesse's promises. I'm
keep
still
my
waiting on the
word.
damn lunch.
And gas money.
I want my gas money. Exactly.
Man, I tell you,
I want
man.
my gas money.
I can't even afford
Gas-
a tooth.
gas,
So, I ain't passing no gas.
I ain't
Thank
trying
you
to
very
hear
much.
it. I ain't gonna make it
Yeah.
home.
I
No, wait.
Tommy's a good.
Alright.
I learned
I
to-
love Tommy's.
Tommy's a
Kinda
good.
I like Habit too.
Dan the Man.
I learned about sex at In-N-Out Burgers. In and out and repeat.
I learned about sex.
You know,
through trial and
A
error.
Tommy's burger, a double cheese Tommy's burger with chili. Oh, man. At 2 o'clock in the morning, the original Tommy's down by Alvarado.
Yeah.
That's the place to go. All these Tommy's
Yeah.
number 7. Nah, forget that. Go to
Tomaine
the original
Tommy's.
Tommy's. The one right there in this little corner, and that's where you got to go. Tommy's is one of the best.
Burger Habit,
I used to like
Wendy's.
fat burgers a lot.
Did you?
Yeah, I used to like fat burgers, but
Yeah, they
I
weren't
like
bad.
the veggie burger. The fat
man,
burger,
it's like
veggie burger is real
$10
good.
just for the burger.
That's the problem. It's really expensive.
It's like a gourmet price.
You know,
for-
I mean,
I tricked him. I got a small. I ordered small burger.
I don't know. I think so. I just gave my dog a bath today.
Is this such a thing as a small burger? Oh, I had a small
actually
burger.
white underneath all that crap. Oh wow! I have a white German Shepherd named Magic, and she's 3.5. And God, was she just running around happy? I scrubbed her with that Dr. Bronner's peppermint soap for like a half an hour, and then hosed her off, and she was really. And then, oh my God, right back in the dirt, rolling around.
you know what bothers me?
My dog.
No, I love your dog. I really do.
He gonna go somewhere else. He's
I'm
going
going
down another street.
Yeah, I'm going down.
Dr. Bronner's.
He's going down another street.
Switch real.
Yeah, he's
Why
switched.
is everybody so friggin' fascinated with Ron Jeremy?
I'm not. I know him.
I don't know.
Yeah, like every red carpet I go to, everything that I'm at, he's there, and he's like,
So
like
wait a
all
minute.
these chicks.
So-
what is it?
yeah,
What is
no,
it with
so
this
I
guy?
heard there was a sexual harassment against
Yeah,
him.
he's got right. That's exactly right.
And
Ron
and
Jeremy.
Gene
You know what's
Simmons.
funny about that?
That's a sexual
You know what's funny about that?
Who can he possibly sexually harass? I mean,
It's even funnier than that. I'm gonna tell you.
I
You know
seen him
these
at the
women,
Rainbow.
man. I'll tell you, these women. I've seen this guy.
Oh,
you know, they'll
man.
walk right up to this guy, bro.
I know they will.
They'll
check
walk
his junk.
Right up
and
to him
check
and they'll-
his junk.
No,
and
they'll
let me
check his
see
junk
it,
right there.
And we'll do.
And you
so
know what
how
he'll
you
do?
gonna accuse this guy? This guy's a walking billboard.
Yeah, and that's right. You know what he'll do? He'll open his pants.
And he gonna have to
he'll let
harass.
him- yeah, man. Because
Yeah,
you know
it's
his schlong is like down to the ground.
Oh,
Right?
He's
We
a
have a lot in common.
he's a walking
Gee, I really
boner.
wanted to know that.
He's a walking boner.
TMI, man. TMI.
I'm jealous, like Ron Jeremy and Holmes and all these other people. There's a very few of us on the planet. Maybe one of you guys fit the bill too. I'm jealous of 99.9% of men. I've never been able to masturbate because my hands are too small. How do you guys do that?
You and Burt Reynolds both.
It's amazing. You guys are incredible.
It's very difficult, isn't it?
I want to hear a phone call. Like, we use those
Give him
stupid.
a hand.
Oh!
Oh!
Touche, touche.
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
Touche.
Thank you very much. I really
You're
appreciate that.
Whoa, whoa,
Yes.
whoa!
Paula, you're on the air.
Yes, I want to know just how do you measure it? How do you measure
I'm
it?
only 4.5 inches
Really?
from the ground.
Oh, wow. Can you tell me some
It's
more?
not about size. It's the motion of the ocean and the lotion and all that stuff.
The ocean is
Caller,
motion.
you're on the air.
I am. I'm talking to you right now. Oh, I can't. Ooh.
Hi, Mrs. Quiver.
Hey, I, you know what I want to know? I want to know about that Michelangelo. What do they call him? What is he? What is he? An artist or
Human
something?
tripod.
Hey, don't you talk?
Go.
You know, you're.
Caller, you're on the air.
Dan the man. Hey, Dan the man. Dan the man, you look like Ron Jeremy, Dan the man. You know, you could be like his brother.
He actually does look like.
Well,
that.
unfortunately, when I was small, I had a bout of small cocks and measles.
Oh my God.
Tweezers?
Measles.
This is the Thanksgiving show right before Thanksgiving.
Yeah. Don't forget to stuff your turkey, folks.
Oh, Lord help us. Huh? Bada bing.
Yeah.
Take your
Bada
jewelry.
Exactly.
boom. Wow.
Caller, you're on the air. What's the number again?
424-227-9461. Caller, you're on the air.
Hi, yes, I'd like to know why traffic sucks so bad on the 405 on this holiday day before Thanksgiving.
Really? Really? Wow. Could you repeat that?
Yes, I'd like to know why this traffic sucks so bad in the 405 in Los Angeles area this day before Thanksgiving.
Traffic sex on the 405?
Everywhere in Los Angeles or any big city.
You want to know about that, huh?
Why? I mean, today is the heaviest, most whatever travel day. There's more people moving, flying.
Yeah, I mean,
driving.
are we almost done yet? I got about a 2-hour drive back to the valley. Dude, it's gonna take us 2 hours to get to the valley.
And another hour in the airport.
It's gonna take us an hour. It's gonna take us 2 hours to get to the valley. It's gonna take you 2.5 hours
to get here.
Yeah, it's gonna take you
from
2.5
Topanga.
hours. Yeah, there's no
Stop.
joke.
I mean, just nothing's moving.
I got one more thing to talk about this
do it.
sex stuff.
How much time we got left?
Okay. We got a few more minutes, right, Lee?
Well,
Right?
Yeah.
Well, how much time we got?
Yeah, just keep talking. I'll tell you when
Will you play some music and let me know
That's
this?
the first time I heard you say that, Lee.
Oh, man.
Mr. Michaels has a new badass sled, too, by the way.
13 minutes.
All right.
We have 13 minutes? Oh,
I love your
geez,
new
that's
sled,
a lot of
bro.
time. I like
love your
that.
new sled.
Why? Here, this is
Oh,
something.
happy Thanksgiving, everybody! All the fans out there, friends, family. Happy Thanksgiving.
Yeah, happy Thanksgiving to
Forget,
Michelangelo right there. Oh, yeah,
Sorry couldn't be with
Facebook.com.
you, but hey, you know.
Facebook.com,
Maybe
Michelangelo.
next time.
Facebook.com,
Maybe
Jesse
next year.
Torrero. YouTube Live, Jesse Torrero. The Shark, you can catch him on his Facebook site, right?
Yeah.
Facebook.
Also, if I'm guessing if the Pilgrims had killed a bobcat instead of a turkey on Thanksgiving, we wouldn't be eating, well,
What would be eating? Pussy?
We'll be eating people.
Would be eating pussy?
Yes,
A pussy cat? A pudding cat.
Had to
A pudding
kill
cat.
a
A little pudding
cat.
cat. Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes, we would be eating some pussy.
all right, 12 minutes left.
Thank
How can I
you.
help
All these guys that are getting busted in the news, why, like Charlie Rose,
Like
right?
pedophiles and
the old guys that are getting
pervs.
busted, right, for exposing themselves to people in their hotel rooms. Is there some fascination about old men wearing robes and getting out of the showers naked and running around the house and answering the front door to young girls? Is there something that I'm missing
Or
here?
boys.
Is there something that is there a fad that I'm missing? A trend?
It's been going on for ages.
But why
in
are
this
all these?
town.
But how come all these guys are like 85 years old that are doing this stuff? What is it?
Well, they weren't as old when they did it. They were young guys.
No, there's old ones that do it, and they get charged with assault with a dead weapon.
That is the correct answer. You win, pass, and go. Thank you.
Said
Yes.
the sweaty fat man to the naked boy.
Do
You hear what I hear?
This is getting ugly.
It's bad. There's
This
so
is
many
getting
pervs that are
ugly.
coming out of the woodworks. I mean,
Man, there's
like
been
Yeah, they
pervs.
are.
Harvey
Pervs has
Weinstein.
always been out there,
But what
man.
gets me is
Ain't no
these people are
different.
finally coming out after 25, 30, 35 years.
They're
going,
just like
"He did it to me."
anybody
Why
else.
didn't you say something back then to prevent 100 other people from getting molested?
Because they want the moolah.
And
Millennials,
they're
that means
afraid
money.
they get
I think it is turning into a witch hunt. It's like you guys are single, right?
I
How do you
hate
meet
to see
a-
what the Oscars
how
going
do
to
you
be like
meet a
this
woman-
year. There's going to be no actors left.
Look at how do you meet? Well, that's more room for you
AI's
guys,
coming.
right?
Exactly.
Right.
AI.
Hey, look at you guys are single and you're out there, and it could be a married guy
I'm not
too.
spoken for, but
You
one
know,
of my friends is.
it could be a married guy. Okay, so how do you date? How do you meet somebody of the opposite sex? It could be for women to men too. I mean, without sexually harassing them, or somebody coming up and saying, "Oh, he sexually harassed me. He pushed me." I said no, but it continued on. I mean, how do you
Where do you
measure
draw the
that?
line?
man?
Yeah,
where do you
draw the
measure
line?
that?
Yeah.
Where do you draw the line today?
Yeah.
Where is it?
I don't know. I always got stuck at first base.
You know what? It's gonna. I think it's gonna be so. I think it's gonna get so ridiculous where you can't even like a couple times. I've addressed women in different
Right.
in different forms like a honey or
Right.
babe or sweetheart or just stuff like that.
Yeah, I do too.
And I've had girls snap at me. It's like, I'm not your sweetheart. I'm not your baby. I'm not your honey. Who you think? It was like, whoa, wait a minute. That's just how I speak. It's not.
Same here.
I'm not. you know, it's got nothing to do that I'm trying to get at
And
you.
let alone touch
know,
him on the shoulder.
Oh, forget
Oh,
about
God,
it. Yeah,
I mean,
don't even
I-
graze them.
Compliment
Oh!
about their hair,
Yeah, don't
their
even graze
nails,
them,
or their perfume.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's getting ridiculous, man. It's gonna get really, really, really ridiculous.
I'm from the
man.
South, and everyone says honey, sugar, baby, sweetie.
Yeah, it's just just a term of endearment. That's it, and you know, and chicks are going off these days over it. You know,
And even the gay guys can't even figure it out. Because other gay guys are starting to turn gay guys in. I mean, you know you're in some serious...
I think I got a new plan. My new plan is going to be like, you know what, I'm just a gay man. You know, honey, I'm a gay man.
It doesn't
you know, we
work.
can all hang out, girls.
No, it
it's
doesn't.
all good.
It doesn't work. Because
that won't work either.
No, because if I'm gay and you do that to me, I'm going to say you did something to harass me.
You are in a sanctuary state. You can identify with whatever you want to be, and that's who you are.
Oh, so I could do the switcheroo. I can be a flip-flopper?
Yeah, you can flip-flop.
Or I could be a he-shear.
There you go.
Okay, right?
You can be anything
So
you want
Tuesday I could be a flip-flopper. Wednesday I could be a he-shear.
You can be a transformer.
Right?
Transform your ass to whatever you want to get into.
And Thursday I could be a guy. Friday I could be a girl.
Yeah, sure.
And on Saturday I could be like...
Halloween is every day.
No, I could be non-sexual because
be
there's
a
a whole
mother.
thing where that's like they don't know what they are yet.
Yeah.
Right?
But if you drive 3 hours east of here and you cross the Arizona border, that shit don't fly.
You might wake up with a 357 in your face, right?
I'm just saying, it's crazy.
Isn't that crazy, man?
Yeah, and I know there's other states in the Americas that want to secede or uninvolve themselves from the other whatever contiguous.
How do you
48.
know? How do you know no is no?
That's a good question.
How do you know no is no?
I thought no meant yes.
Yeah. I mean, how many times have you been romantically involved with a woman and you had a great time that night and you know
got you all fired up.
you're fired up, right?
Ready to blow.
You're
fired up, right? You're fired up, right? That's
Getting
fired
ugly
up.
up in the
Okay.
studio.
All right. You don't give me any sound effects anymore. You used to give me whoop. Okay. So you're fired up, right? You know, you're rolling, man, and you got the clothes off, right? Right. Yeah. Right.
You're starting to take the electrical tape off
you
your
know,
nipples.
you got your Donnie Brasco. You got your Donnie Brasco. It's terrible, isn't it? It's just terrible, right? You got your Donnie Brasco jacket off. You know, you start pulling your shirt off, and everything's cool, right? And you make that you get the courage to make that pass, right? And all of a sudden she says no, but then she smirks, and then you
Put your clothes on and get
how do you read this?
Yeah.
How do you read
That's
this?
gonna happen.
Dan, what do you
That's
think?
gonna
when the show
happen, right?
goes?
But no,
clothes
but-
on, it's
but-
over.
Yeah, right. That's right. That's going to happen.
Yeah.
You're going to try one more. You know, as long as there's men and women walking on this planet Earth together, engaging in relationships, and men and men, and
Women and women.
women and women, and men and themselves, and women and men, and men flip-floppers, and dogs and donkeys,
And men and sheep are scared.
Yes, and Brokeback Mountain of all things. Christian Bale's in that movie.
No,
Can you
Broke
imagine
Dick
he got that
Mountain.
movie? He's up there in Montana screwing cows and sheep. I mean, you know, I mean,
Can't
go
say
go
I've been
for
there, but I can relate.
Well,
It sucks that you got to get off the stump. You got to get off the stump and
All right,
walk
so-
around every time you
but
want to
how
kiss
do
a
you
baby.
know? How do you know
sex
when
with
to stop or when to go?
Oh no,
Guys,
that's a
Stay or
trick
should
question,
I
man.
go now?
That's right.
You know, I think it's gonna come to the point where people are just gonna have to sign waivers.
Yeah.
Oh, a stack of waivers.
Wait a second.
Sign this waiver right here.
I'm a notary.
Before we go
Dude,
anywhere
I am
further.
a notary in
It's gonna get
California.
like that.
And I could show up when you guys are ready.
Yeah.
Right? I
How
could
about
show up
these
and-
teachers that are having sex with little
There you go. He's
14-year-olds,
pitching another
and 9
business.
months later they have a baby, and blah, blah, blah. It's like, you know, it works both ways. I'm sure the majority of it is men on women, but it works
No,
both
it does
ways.
work
It's like,
both ways.
where do you draw the line?
Where
What do you think
seriously,
is
the serious question is,
Yeah,
where do
I
you draw
understand.
the line? I mean, we're having fun with it, but
Caller, you're on the air.
where do you say, you know, I happened to be laying in bed with my girl the other day, and I just, she said yes, but then I said no, and then I said yes, and she said no, and I didn't know what to do. What should I do?
Strap on, strap off.
Strap
You talking
on.
about 2 women? Strap on.
Well, listen. Let me give you a quick little crazy. Let me give you a quick scenario.
Okay, scenario.
Something that happened to a guy actually I know. This guy's catching. You know, he has a car, but it broke down, so he wound up taking public transportation.
Why were you
He's
looking
on
at
the
that?
He's on the bus. He's on the bus.
Right.
He's scrolling through his phone. You know, like everybody does. Nobody's fucking paying attention because everybody's fucking glued to their fucking phone.
Sure.
So he's scrolling the phone, and some woman was right next to him.
Right.
And she screams bloody murder because
what did he do?
He was scrolling through, I guess, his own personal
Pictures.
dick pics or whatever the hell, it was.
Right.
And she was so just like and irate and offended and
this is someone
and
was
was like was trying to push this guy to say, hey, this guy's, you know, he was trying to come on to me by showing me pictures, and I mean just the whole scenario was just like, oh my god, that's insanity. It's insanity.
Just for that.
First of all, why are you looking?
Isn't she invading his privacy?
Yeah, you're looking at his phone. He's looking at his phone. You're looking at his phone. So if you saw what you're not supposed to see, it's because you're looking in the wrong direction.
For the police to look at your phone, they now have to have a warrant unless you let them do it.
Yeah, but that lady was a photographer's daughter. She sure knew how to enlarge it.
You know when all this started?
It's crazy, man.
Is when President Bill Clinton was caught red-handed imposing himself and harassing a 19-year-old and many others from Arkansas. Okay.
Yeah.
And he was caught, and his alibi or his defense was, well, is what is sex? Is sex that old defense, right?
I did not have sex with that woman.
And what is, and what is not what the word is. And it all started with him. Because from that point on, it has escalated to the point that we as people are confused about everything. And if we're confused about everything, then how can we ever get together on anything?
I'm clear as bells. What's going on?
Lesbian.
I'm confused.
But if you take the concept,
I'm a trisexual. I try anything sexual. Twice if I like
you're
it.
on the air.
I'm a trisexual. I try anything sexual twice if I like it.
I drive a Big Mac truck.
I'm gonna start my own trisexuals.
Hey, I'm the caller here.
Hey,
I'm the caller
trisexual.
here.
There's a new.
Wait a minute. Wait a second. You said caller on the air. Don't I get a chance to talk?
Good.
I'm the caller. All right. All right. I drive a big 18-wheel truck. It's a Mack truck. And that Michelangelo says he tries anything once? You ever tried it in a Mack truck, buddy?
Once a philosopher, twice a trisexual.
Oh, God, we are just getting...
Guys,
we're
happy
dying.
Thanksgiving. Seriously, we are within the amazing borders.
Yeah, I
of
gotta
America.
go smoke, man. Are we done yet?
You guys rock. Thank you for being here, and
I gotta
please
smoke a bowl, man.
keep on calling in and make the world a better place and leave it nicer than you found it and better than it was before you got here.
Amen.
Okay.
I'm officially on vacation after this is over.
Yes, Thanksgiving is tomorrow. Drive safely. Get to where you got to go. Slow down a little bit, right?
And help someone out that doesn't have as much as you do.
Yep.
You know what? Carry an extra a bottle of water or a can of this or whatever, because on almost every intersection in Los Angeles, there's a panhandler that hadn't whatever.
Well, I do that.
I do too.
I carry an extra bottle of water
I do
and I
too.
drive down past.
I got dozens.
I always
Look,
give him my
check it
spare
out.
change. I'm
Yeah.
always giving away my spare
it's
change.
really it's great. Makes you feel
Bananas,
real good.
cookies,
Look, I'm driving
something.
down the road and I carry.
But where
extra-
does it end? You can't do it for everybody.
Wait a second.
There's
I'm
one in every
driving
corner.
down the road. I'm driving, and I got this extra water here, and the guy needs a panhandler or someone who's. So as I'm driving, roll down the when I throw it at him, I usually hit him right in the head. So I'm a pretty good target.
I tried it. I had a sign, and I said, "Will work for sex," but I didn't get anyone to help me.
Okay, so that's the wound up show for today.
Yay! Whoa!
I don't know what we talked about.
Booyah.
I don't know how we got to where we got to, but everybody have a great Thanksgiving and enjoy your families and enjoy your time and spend it well, relax, and be kind to one another.
God bless
Amen.
America. You're a month and 2 days away from Christmas.
Praise the Lord and pass the ammunition.
Nobody get no gifts. Nobody.
And hey, Lee.
Nobody.
Lee, I need.
Santa is not
I need
coming.
$60 for gas.
Santa is
Okay.
not coming, motherfuckers.
All right.
Ain't nobody home.
That's it for the Randall Guando crew, guys. Have a good one,
See you next
everybody.
Wednesday.
Thanks a lot. Saying hi to Norma Sanchez, saying hi to Kijara Hagerson. Oh, saying hi to Darren McMillan, Daniel Harrigan. Oh, the names go on. Jimenez, Cy Richardson, Masumi Sakura, Don Smith, Angela Capri, McCarthy, John Pavarotti, Angela Capri, Jeff Langton. Del Bird, Seafood, go, and the list goes on and on.
The Joe James.
The Brown Beauty's off duty. See ya!